Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we are going to do 6 petals and 8 petals, and this will be the last in bench flowers. Okay, so 6 and 8 petals are quite large flowers, so I'm going to use this circular ruler. You can use a compass or any circular shape to draw perfect circles. So here I take the center. You can take the inspiration from the previous 5 petals and the 3 petals and draw the flowers like those, but we are going to draw a new flower here. So for 6 petal, each section must be of 60 degrees. You can use protector to take the perfect angles. Here we are going to try the new petals. So for those, you need to consider this point. The first stroke must be upside of that marking, not the below of that line. People used to make this mistake and then they got the wrong petal shape. Okay, so you need to remember the first or the innermost must be on the top and then to the bottom. Oh, I'm sorry, this line was for the center point, so this was not for the petal. So I'm erasing that and drawing these. Now for the petals lobe, you can use 3 lobed petals or the 2 lobed petals. I'm using here 2 lobed. I personally like this flower very much. This has very overlapping petals. I'm outlining these flowers with a marker so that you can have a clear look how these petals will look. These petals are also 2 lobed, just like the heart shape, but there's a difference in this. One side is a curvy side, which gives the feeling of the overlapping petals, while in heart shaped petals, the petals are alongside, or you can say adjacent to each other. Examples, we created this. You can now make this, and you can even make 2 layers. The one inner one is the 5 petal and the outer one is 6 petal. Okay, this was the same one, it diffuses with 2. 8 petal flowers are big flowers, so I'm using compass to make the circle, and I'm going to add 3 layers in these flowers to make it more big. These flowers can be used as a center ornaments of your patterns. You can add these in centers, or you can add these in outer layers of your circumference, just to make those areas highlighted. Now I'm dividing the circle, and if you are seeing, I am not dividing the inner circle. Why? Because I don't want to use or draw 8 petals in the inner layer. I want to use some 5 petals or 6 petals in the inner layer, then in the outer layer 8 petals, and in the most outer layer is 8 petals. You can even divide all 3 circles differently, like 5 petals, then the middle layer 6 petal, and then the outer layer 8 petal, and for all these the fractions and the divisions will be different. So in the middle I'm going to use the 5 petal. I draw 5 small circles using their circumference. I draw a small circle flower. Now for the second layer I want to use heart shaped petals, so I'm adding those. My fraction is same as that of 8 petals. You can use 6 petals here, and using the same space in between the 2 petals of the inner layer. You can even add leaves in between the petals. Here I completed my second layer with the heart-shaped petals. Now coming towards the last layer, I want to add leaves, and want to have a different look of a moving flower, so I am using a wavy line to add leaves. We are done with these diagonal wavy lines. Now I'm connecting these with a single curve line. You can draw here 2 lobed too. You can leave this flower as it is. It looks lovely with open leaves outside, or you can add 2 or 3 lobed or single lobed in between these leaves to complete or to give a flower a circular shape. It's your choice completely how many layers you want to add, how many what type of petals you want to add. Here we have completed all our bench flowers, means round flowers. We did 3 petals, 5 petals, 6 petals and 8 petals. Do subscribe my channel and like the video.